Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Miguu Miguna launched a war against Babu Owino on Twitter, anticipating that he can bring down Babu Owino. But the sad news is that Miguu Miguna has ended up being exposed. Miguu Miguna has ended up being doubted by so many people who have always been following him, because then the war has totally backfired on Miguu Miguna. We all know that Babu Owino had a case. He messed up with the DJ Evolve, and they are trying to settle that issue in the court and again outside the court. But Miguu Miguna was taking advantage of the case that was going on, where now Babu Owino had to appear before the court, whereby also DJ Evolve had again to appear before the court, and Miguu Miguna picked the war. This is what he said in reference to what should be happening to my God. And here are some of the allegations Miguu Miguna made on Twitter before Babu Owino responding, and again before the truth coming out. This is what he said. Babu Owino, this was your friend Mike Jacobs. Can you call a press conference and tell Kenyans why you murdered him? You will not get away with this time. Again, in another tweet, this is what he said. Tag Babu Owino. This young man here is Kate Odengo, who was until Wednesday, June 20th, 2023, one of your chief drug peddlers at the University of Nairobi. Why did you kill Odengo? We will not rest until Babu Owino is jailed for all the cold-blooded murders he was committed. That's a promise. Then after that, Babu Owino decided just to make Babu Owino decided just to make Miguu Miguna so much angry. He went further now to leak out a story about Miguu Miguna's daughter, and this is what Babu Owino said. Dr. Miguu Miguna, I will not fight you. Have found your daughter, booking a flight for her from Canada to act upon with my goons. Wheelbarrow style will dominate the game. And if you check on that story that was published in a newspaper, that's Nairobians. Miguu Miguna daughter in sex web. So that was the kind of story Miguu Miguna, Babu Owino was trying to bring. And if you check on Babu Owino, the real issue that Babu Owino decided to bring this story was just to make Miguu Miguna angry. Then after that, Miguna again tweeted, this is a repetition of what he did also. Criminal Babu Owino murdered this young man last year at Pumpkin Hotel, Nairobi. We can't continue to turn a blind eye to Babu Owino's mass murders unless we are looking for another Shakahola. Then after that, a man that Miguu Miguna has been alleging that Babu Owino had murdered came out. So we don't know, he resurrected from the grave or what happened, but the man is well and good. He's alive and kicking. He's breathing. And this is what he said. Today is 23rd of June, and this is Nairobi CBD. There is someone lying on Facebook and Twitter and every social media platform, Miguu Miguna, saying that I am dead. Prepare for a serious lawsuit. You are going to pay for it, for emotional damage and everything. The man is well alive.
Today is 23rd of June, and this is Nairobi CBD. You can show them. There is one on Facebook and Twitter and every social media platform, Miguu Miguna, saying that I am dead. Be prepared for a very serious lawsuit, because I'm getting together with Babu Owino to know where he killed me, and you're going to pay for this. For the emotional damage and everything else, everyone calling me, I'm fine. Sawa.
Now, after all this story, one question that we are asking on this punchline, what was Miguna looking for in all this scandal that has turned out to tarnish his name and expose him? That is what we want to discuss here. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request for those who are watching and you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, number one, Miguna is engaging in this war with Babu Owino to be seemingly seen as someone who is working in the interest of Kenya Kwanza. It means Miguna is fighting Babu Owino to please William Samoei Ruto, because Babu Owino is among the leaders in Azimio la Umoja who are with Raila Amolo Odinga and who are against William Ruto's regime. That's the truth. So, what Miguna is trying to do is to keep himself busy and to be seen as someone who's trying to do something toward Kenya Kwanza side by destroying the opponent of Kenya Kwanza. That is the first reason. So you can imagine how far Miguna can go just to make sure that he is popular somehow in one way or another and is being seen as a foot soldier of one William Samoei Ruto. Because you will ask yourself one question, is Babu Owino the only person who was killed? And by the way, did he kill? He did not kill. It's attempted murder, I think. Before Miguna point to Azimio where he don't belong. Because what we know, Miguna is in Kenya Kwanza. He's not part of Azimio. Miguna is against Azimio la Umoja. So if you want to be a truthful man, the way you think he is, the first thing Miguna should do is to point out all those cases involving members of parliament in UDA party who have gone to an extent of killing. Members of parliament have killed while they were UDA. We have seen youth being buried, even Huku Western. Why is Miguna not concentrating on the big log in UDAI? Instead, is rushing to their opponent to go and pretend to be removing the log in their eye. So because of that, we can see he's merely just trying to please someone, but he's not serious with what he's doing. That's the reality. Number two, Miguna is looking to become popular. How do you become popular? You try to start a war with some of the leaders who seemingly are still popular. Because if you talk about popularity, you come to Azimio la Umoja, you will count Babu Owino among the youthful leaders who are popular in Nairobi and back home. So when you are home, you are popular. For example, today Babu Owino was in a function together with the Otienda Molo. Somewhere back in home huko, Rarieda huko, in a function. So when you go at home, he's a welcomed guest. When he's in Nairobi, he's at home. His popularity is there. So for Miguna to gain that popularity, you attack him. Then you become a topic. So the media will start publishing stories about you. Because then he was denied the chance for any interview with the mainstream media. So you start kind of war, then you become a topic in the newspaper, in the print. That's what he's looking for. Number three, Babu Owino is an emerging leader. And because Babu Owino is an emerging leader, seemingly Miguna is not comfortable to have someone like Babu Owino who might be among the leaders who can successfully take over from Raila Odinga by the time Raila will be leaving active politics. Jua baba anaenda retirement. Maybe angali na miaka ingine 10 ama 5. Alafu he will hang the boot. So Babu Owino is among young leaders who are being viewed as people who are in a better position to succeed Raila Odinga. So Miguna want to kill the hope and the chances of Babu Owino being on top list of leaders who can succeed Raila Odinga. And that's why he's launching a war on Babu Owino to turn his name to try and finish his political future. That's why Miguna is mad with Babu Owino. Otherwise, if Babu Owino was not popular, Miguna would not waste his time going to launch a war on such a person. Kwa nini asiwahi jaribu watu wengine? Sababu tumetaja watu wengi kuanzia kwa UDA party wale wameua. Huyu yake ilikuwa attempted murder. We know, okay, he messed up, but again, he's trying to sort out with DJ Volvo. They are trying to agree in one way or another to make sure that in as much he would want some favors from the other side, he's also trying to help and cater for everything. So we understand. We're not saying that we agree with what Babu Owino did. It was wrong. But they're trying to sort out in another way. Now Miguna is here taking that matter into hands and turning it into a political tool to finish someone using propaganda. And now Miguna has been exposed. So now the man Miguna was claiming is live. Today is now promising for a suit. So Miguna should prepare to meet this young man in the court. So they will sort this issue in the court because now he's saying that there is emotional damage has cost him. And again, there is defamation. So the story he made is fake story. Even Babu Owino can have a case against Miguna because now he's alleging murder, which Babu Owino did not do. The man is talking about is live, and he has promised that he will go to the spot where Miguna is alleging that Babu Owino finished him from that place. Then they will address the people live from that place. So Miguna should prepare for a case in the court. And again, what finally has emerged is that Kenyans are now realizing that you cannot trust what Miguna is feeding public with. Seemingly, Miguna has turned out to be a man who can peddle lies in social media. Those who had a lot of trust in Miguna are now losing that trust. They no longer trust the information that Miguna has been feeding public with. For example, if he go to an interview, people will view him as a man who lied on Twitter. When he comes with another tweet, even if he will be speaking something that is serious and something that has happened, people are not going to trust Miguna anymore. Because now, Babu Owino and the guy you talked about have come out to expose him. That is the political situation here between Babu Owino and Miguna. So Miguna is an exposed person. He has started a war that he has ended up losing the very same war.